Good evening, everybody. We're gonna have a fantastic day today. I'm looking at this camera. I'm looking in that camera. Moving on up, aren't we? Fspm. We wanna say thank you to Fspm. We wanna say thank you to Fspm. Why would we do something like that? Because it's the four keys of life. So again, I want to thank everybody so much for making it in today's meeting. We're right on time. You want to know something about being right on time? That has something to do with financial freedom, doesn't it? Financial, spiritual, physical, mental, fitness. The four keys of life to get you to where you want to be. Now, you say it might be arrogant of me to say that if you tell me what you really want, I can help you achieve it. You say, hey, man, that's a little taking it up the top, isn't it? A little big headed, aren't you? No, not really. Because I never seen somebody go to the gym and get out of shape. I never seen somebody save up money and be broke. You get what you put out, right? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Energy put out is energy in. That's all it is. You see, it's a lot of people out there who say, if I was younger, boy, I would have did this and did that. Well, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you that there's unlimited amounts of energy in the world? You see, if you ask a scientist what is energy, they say energy is. There's no more amount of energy or less amount of energy in this universe than it was yesterday or today, right? If you ask a Christian who God is, they'll say infinite. There's no more amount of God tomorrow or no more amount of God of yesterday, right? Yah doesn't just wake up and become stronger today than he was yesterday. He's already infinite. Yah's Alpha and Omega, beginning and end. That's it. Like, that's it. So it don't matter if you're 30, 40, or 50. You got energy, you got memory. It's time for you to utilize that. Tick tock, tick tock. I just want to thank you guys so much for overcoming the obstacles that you were blessed with this week, this month, this year, this decade. I really want to thank you guys so much for that. Let's get right to it. FSPM, financial, spiritual, physical, mental, fitness. Why are these so important in life? Well, let's continue with the lesson, and I bet you understand then why these are the four keys to life. Financial fitness. What are some benefits of financial fitness? Well, the freedom of choice. What is the freedom of choice? The freedom of choice is an individual's opportunity and autonomy to perform a chosen action unconstrained by external parties. What I found out recently is that not everybody wants to be rich. People just want to be able to go out and take their kids to Disneyland, buy them the new shoes for the school year, keep their clothes up to date, be able to have fun with their friends without having to worry about tomorrow's bills. People don't like having to be able to choose between fun or bills. You know what I'm saying? And that's freedom of choice. Once you get your finances in order, that's what you get is freedom of choice. Generational wealth, you know? If you're working extremely hard to get to where you want to be in life, but you're going about it the wrong way, you know you're not really going to be in civilization that long. Shouldn't Don't you think you should have some type of income protection? You know? Because there's basics to this that we have to do. I think we should all think about income protection until we get to a point where we can create generational wealth. And generational wealth comes through hard work, consistency, and mindset. You know, financial fitness is a monetary backup that allows a person to do what they desire. It can mean different things to different people. Your success and my success is two different successes. An immigrant comes from overseas who just left a war might feel like an American boy who became a rock star. The immigrant is successful, the boy is successful. It's two different successes. The immigrant's not trying to be a rock star. The boy's not trying to go overseas somewhere and work a regular job. You know? To each their own. It can mean different things for different people, man. It means having complete control over one's time without trading it for money. Being able to explore or pursue a different interest or quitting a job with passive income. I mean, we were born to work. The first blessing is work. When he created the earth, he said he looked back and he seen that his work was done. So everybody's going to work. Even creation had to work. The creator worked. Yah works. So you can't get out of that. But it's really hard to differentiate the two. It's hard to differentiate luxury from work and fun when you find something that you enjoy doing. That is possible. A financially free individual can manage their finances comfortably to live on their terms. You see, now, you don't never want to lower your income to meet your lifestyle. You always want to raise your income to meet your lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? A financially free individual can manage their finances comfortably to live on their terms. It gives them a choice, security, comfort, and the time to pursue things they like. Therefore, planning to achieve this state early in life is important. I cannot exaggerate it enough. It is very important for us to become financially fit. Control of time. Time, do you know that you are the oldest that you are right now and the youngest you'll ever be? You cannot go backwards, baby. Isn't that kind of scary? Like, one day I'm not going to be hosting these meetings no more. One day, I'm not going to be around. One day, you're not going to be around. Your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom and dad, brothers, sisters, cousins, and aunties. We all got to go someday. Control of time is the most valuable asset that once lost cannot be regained. Now, if I offered you $10 million today, right, you would take it, right? Would you take the $10 million? Somebody say yes or no. Yes, you would take the 10 million. So now, what if I told you, uh, Kaylin, what if I gave you $10 million today, but you won't wake up tomorrow? Would you still take the 10 million? No, exactly. So we both can agree that life is more important, right? Right. A financially free individual can control their time. Time is the most valuable asset that once lost cannot be regained. With financial freedom, individuals have better control over their time. For example, with money, one can often travel to see their family on an airplane. If an individual does not have that luxury, they must endure a long journey through other slow modes of travel that consume more time and effort. A financially free individual has more time and resources to compensate. And not to add, you can pay more in tithes. I told my mother one day I want to pay $1 million in tithes one day. If I know I'm paying $1 million in tithes, that means I must got 10 million somewhere stacked up. You see what I'm saying? One time, my brother, my niece, I lost my niece in COVID. You know, my brother called me. Thank the Most High that I was able to go down there and support at a nick of time like that, and that felt extremely good. Of course, I can't bring my niece back. Of course, money won't heal those emotions. Duh. But the fact that I was able to just come down there and be a support beam for him so he can keep his house standing, that means the world to me, man. And that's something that we'll never forget. Both individuals will never forget that. Don't you want to support the people that you truly care for? It's a peace of mind at the end of the day. Being financially free is a peace of mind. And we want to be able to help those that we truly care for. We want to be able to be a solution to the community, not a poison. It's very important for us to continue to stay strong on this journey. That's why spiritual fitness is very important as well. We gotta have the spiritual strength to endure the junk that's thrown at you every day as you chase your freedom. Why is spiritual fitness so important? Well, what are we talking about in the first place? Personal and self development, personal growth. Regular spiritual practices can help you understand yourself better. You see, and what I learned is the hardest challenges for us to do is to tell ourselves no. You see, you're not the same kid from high school, dude. You're not the same person from college. So every 4 to 5 years, you should be reevaluating who you every 6 months. You should be reevaluating who you are. Your favorite color might have been teal in elementary, then it switched over to purple in high school, and now it's black. You see, like you're not that same individual. So it's very important for us to continue to reevaluate who we are often as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because we're constantly growing. I hope so, at least. We're constantly growing. We're constantly on the move, always looking for more. You see, gratitude is fine. Dissatisfaction is a creative form of art. It's very important for us to continue to reevaluate ourselves because we're not the same person. Regular spiritual practices that help you understand yourself better, make better decisions, and develop a greater sense of purpose. I know that when I was transitioning from a boy into a man, it was like kind of a depression moment. And I knew that I was going through a transition, trying to bring old habits into a new lifestyle that I wanted so bad. It's conflicting. My flesh is conflicting with my conscious mind, but I'm also living off of a paradigm. So my subconscious mind has me in habits that I'm not really a fan of. It's really a lot going on eternally that we have to find a way to overcome. It's a battle of spirits that we have to overtake, right? It's very important for us to be spiritually fit. So when we're going through transitions, midlife crisis, or whatever you want to call it, it's very important for us to understand that this is what's going on. And as long as I continue to practice mindset and consistency and repetition of this information that I'm being fed now, that I will make it through this. Again, gratitude. Spiritual fitness is so important because we need it because it helps with gratitude. Gratitude, spirituality can help you feel more gratitude and develop more positive relationships. I don't. These I don't give up attitudes is not natural at all. It is not natural for any of us to. There is a time for war. There is a time to kill. There is a time for peace. We all know that. We all respect balance. We're already past that, guys. We've been here for quite some time now. What I'm saying is that when you don't care about something, that these don't give a fuck attitudes are not natural. They're not natural, okay? Self-esteem. Spiritual fitness helps with self-esteem. Gratitude can increase neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are associated with positive emotions. It can also help you feel more optimistic and satisfied and experience less frustration, envy, and regret. This is why spiritual fitness is so important. Mental strength. Gratitude can help you feel stronger during difficult times. It can also help you appreciate and deepen your relationships. It's very important. Physical health. Spiritual fitness goes hand in hand with physical health. Research shows that spirituality can benefit both the mind and body. Some say that when your body feels clear and healthy, it's a better home for your spirit to live in, and you may be better able to tap into your intuition. Intuition is one of the five mental faculties that they don't really teach in school. So some things we just have to do on our own. Jacob asked, why why is intuition so important? Well, first of all, what is intuition? Let's give an example. Intuition can be you and your friend are sitting at a dinner table, right? And your friend reads a text and they put it down. They don't make a body movement, they don't make a frown or nothing. But you can feel that something's going on, right? So you ask them, hey, what's going on? Is everything all right? Oh, well, I just got a text that I lost somebody. Wow, way to keep your composure. But the fact that you felt that, that's just intuition. Like when you know somebody's lying to you, you might not have seen it before, but you know for a fact that they're lying. That's intuition. I hope that answered your question, Jacob. Spirituality is very important on this journey. Very important in these four keys of success. Now we're going up to P, physical fitness. Why is physical fitness so important in the four keys of life? You see, physical fitness comes with a lot of things. You ain't got to be Brock Lesnar, you ain't got to be The Rock, but you shouldn't try to be Rasputia either. Or Norbit. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have like a balance there. You don't want to just be completely out of control. You got to have a balance. There's no sense of you just kind of going crazy and stuff like that. So it's very important for you to understand that physical fitness comes with discipline, consistency, mindset. All of this stuff goes in with each other. See, you don't have to do these in order, but you need to have them in order. And that's very important. You don't have to do them in order, but you have to have them in order. You see, our objective here is to absorb the knowledge that's going around us, observe it, and apply it. Physical fitness is also a great stress manager. Stress management. Exercise can help reduce stress levels and promote relaxation, which can help you manage the demands of your job more effectively. Because best believe, if you're sitting back and you're waiting on a blessing, you're waiting on a business to blow up, do you even think that you have the energy levels to even run a successful business? You don't just wake up and you're just automatically just running some multi-million dollar business. It takes time. It takes physical strength. It takes a lot of energy to be able to achieve things like that. Improved brain function. Physical fitness has a lot to do with your brain too, guys. Like it does. We don't want to neglect any of these, right? Financial, spiritual, physical, mental, fitness. We don't want to neglect any of these keys to life. I need all of you to be using your brain. What they say in school, we're only using half of it. Well, that's not really true. Because once you start to tap into the five mental faculties, you're using all of your brain. Physical fitness is important with brain functionality. Physical activity can improve IQ and brain function by increasing oxygen delivery to the brain, promoting neuron development, and releasing hormones that are important for brain health. It is very important for us to stay on top of our game. Our company's growing, we're going places. It's very important for us to stay on top of our game, right? Right. Improve. Sarah asked, what are some ways that I can stay consistent with my physical physical fitness? Well, Sarah, that's actually a good question. Repetition through this information that we're going through every week with this in these meetings is how you're going to continue to stay on your physical fitness journey and your financial journey and your spiritual journey and your mental journey. Consistency and mindset. You have to battle that conscious mind because as soon as you want to say, hey, I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, best believe your flesh is going to keep you up all night just to give you that excuse in the morning. Hey, let's just sleep in a little bit more, Or actually, how about we go at this time because this time would be better, or this time or that time. Your brain just pumps like 1,000 reasons for you not to be as productive as possible. So, to answer your question, Sarah, how you can become more consistent with your physical fitness is by just understanding that every when you try to make change in your life, your body and your subconscious mind, until you change it, is going to do everything in its power to do what it feels like doing, which is it being comfortable in the place that it's in now. You see, because we're here, we want to go there, right? You see, now the problem, you might think the problem is that that's too high of a goal. No, the problem is down here. Our present results is the problem. That's, you see, your environment is the reason why it's difficult for us to move into like new environments and better situations and stuff like that. Well, why is that a thing? Well, because most were not taught on how not to let the outside world dictate what's going on in each individual instrument. You understand what I'm saying? So, with this knowledge, or not the knowledge, with this information, it is very important for you to apply it. When you want to reach new heights, it's very important for you to understand that your subconscious mind, which is habitual behavior, is going to try to stay in its comfort zone. That's why it's important for us to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how we break through that, Sarah. It's recognition of what the hell is going on. And once you start to recognize what's going on, then it's important for us to take the necessary steps to get to where we want to be. You see, because once you reach this goal, of course, it's another goal, it's another goal, and it's another goal. After a while, it's not necessarily the goals that we earn for it. It's the person who's achieving the goals is who we fall in love with, right? Correct. So I hope that answers your question, Sarah. Great question. Regular exercise, the practice of physical fitness, improve mental health. Regular exercise can help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression by releasing endorphins, which are natural brain chemicals that can improve mood. Exercise can also increase concentration levels and improve academic performance. You see, now, you have depression, right? A lot of people say, I'm depressed, that's why I'm fat. No, you're fat, that's why you're depressed. It's People say I'm depressed, that's why I haven't been working as hard or running my business as great. No, you're not working your business as good as you know you can. That's why you're depressed. When you first started the business, you were all about it, you were fulfilling orders, and you were pumping. As time goes on, natural events start to happen, depression starts to kick in, and then you start to slow down on your game. You're not on top of your game no more. That's when the depression kicks in. But as long as you stay on top of things and stay on top of your game, then it's hard for depression to kick in because you're too focused on being up here and providing a service to the community. You know, sometimes you might only feel like 900,000 out of $1 million, but best believe that we have resources and tools for us to get back up to that million. You understand? Anxiety. Anxiety is a fear of an event that you've like came up with in your mind that's not even real. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very important for you to understand that anxiety is only a fear of you not being consistent and lacking a mindset. If you're inconsistent in every single thing you do, of course you're anxious when your job offers you a new opportunity. You're barely doing the job you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, blessings come people way, they just don't take them. The world will turn. You see, you got three different types of people in this world. You got people who make things happen, watch things happen, and don't know what happened. But we all get the same 24 hours and we all breathe the same oxygen, right? What is it? CO2 or whatever. Oxygen, whatever that is. A lot of scientists, guys. But whatever the case may be, right? It's up to you to walk through those doors that you are blessed with. It's very important for you to take that serious. That's why it's very important for us to practice mental fitness. Why is mental fitness so important in the things that we do? Resilience. Research suggests that higher levels of mental fitness are linked to better psychological resilience. You gotta have the mental endurance to overcome the challenges that you are blessed with. If you start a new business and you got 30 people trying to tell you how to run your business and you're trying to live out every one of those ideas, you're not going to get far. You probably wouldn't even have made it here. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for us to understand that determination, focus, grit, and discipline is our key factors in mental fitness, right? Right. Mental fitness always comes with awareness. Mental fitness can help you develop an awareness of how you think, feel, and behave. Understand that, guys. Understand that. Mental fitness can help you develop an awareness of how you think. Most people do not think. If you're thinking about yesterday's game or yesterday's weather, that's not really thinking. Jacoby Jacoby says, "How can I think better?" Um, Here's an exercise. This is how you can think better. Okay, this is how you can think better. It's like a punching bag for thinking, right? The punching bag for thinking is when you have negative thoughts that enter in your brain, you can literally neglect those thoughts. You can tell each and every one of those thoughts, hey, I do not accept that thought. I don't want to think about that. Get out of here. And you're going to do that a lot. You're going to do that a lot in the beginning stages. It's a lot of thoughts that you don't want to have. Before we go to bed every night, we should say, okay, I achieved every single thing that I want in my life. Now what? I achieved every single thing I want in my life. So now what? Right? Your conscious mind can choose to accept or reject information. Your subconscious mind does not have the ability to do that. So it is very important for you to stop thoughts that's trying to reach your subconscious mind. You do not just want anybody downloading random information into your membrane without your permission, okay? It is very important for us to watch over that, okay? Mental fitness also comes with self confidence. When you're mentally fit, you're more than likely to trust in your ability to overcome challenges, which can affect your decisions and your interactions. Self confidence. When you're mentally fit, you are more likely to trust in your ability to overcome challenges, which can affect your decisions and interactions. That sounds like that can get that sounds like a antidote for anxiety, huh? Sounds like an antidote for depression, doesn't it? It all starts from within, man. Like our company represents. I need you guys to believe in yourself like how I do. You know, there's more than 10K kilowatts of power running through per pound of your body every single second. You can eat, read, write, and study all at the same time. You see a squirrel, he only can focus on one thing. He only can eat, run. That's it. You can eat and run at the same time. You see, we're completely disoriented in our environment. Everything else is normal. When you look up at the sky, you see birds, that's normal. But when you see other humans, you're interested. We're the highest form of creation man has ever known. So it's time for you to start paying our respect to yourself and understand that it's very important for us to take this life thing here pretty serious. Because there's a lot of things going on that's bigger than life. We just got to get to it, right? Let's strengthen our mind and yeah. Let's continue to strengthen our minds. Let's continue to strengthen our bodies. I love you guys. We all love you. My 30 minutes is up. If you got any more questions, feel free to send them to my email. I want to thank you guys so much for joining in. Let's get back to our families, our jobs, our work. Let's get back to getting the service in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I thank you guys so much. Let's continue to push. LIVE live 616. I love it.